Hello everyone, I'm Crane and we are playing without within visual novel, and I got permission from the developer himself to play this game and dub it over, so we are going to do just that. With me today are Megumi, and we also have Senpai.
Hello.
So without further ado, go ahead and take us away, Miss Vinty.
Vinty! 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 The chants of my fans echoed through the door in front of me. One of my two bodyguards wrapped his hands around the doorknob.
Please prepare yourself, Miss Vinty. Once I open this door, we'll head straight for our limo.
The guard had no reason to fret. I had long since grown used to these crowds. Still, I nodded to put him at ease. After taking a deep breath, he pushed the door open. A crowd of hundreds raised their cameras as soon as I stepped out. My guards waved their arms to shoo them away. This red carpet was for me to walk on. After all, I blew a kiss for these starstruck peasants.
Miss Vinty, please, let us hurry.
My bodyguard said. Too bad for him. I started along like a model on a catwalk. A group of reporters managed to worm through the crowd. They now tiptoed over my guards in hopes of scoring that exclusive.
Vinty, how does it feel to have won another Calligrapher of the Year award?
A reporter asked me. Before I could answer, another dozen people shouted over each other, hoping for my attention.
Vinty, may I get a photo with you?
These are basically different people, so have different voices from them, you both.
Okay.
Can you sign some autographs for my kids? And two for me, of course. I can't believe I'm standing this close to Vinty! My fans stamped their dirty shoes all over the red carpet. Finally, my bodyguards pulled out their pepper sprays to keep their fans in check. A young male reached in my direction despite having a spray aimed at his face. Rather admirable for a peasant. I extended a hand for this male fan to kiss. Unfortunately for him, he fainted at the sight of my perfectly polished nails. Sorry.
It's fine.
I reached my limousine at last. My bodyguard opened the door for me, and as I climbed in, my trailing fans snapped as many photos as they could. Miss Vinty! Miss Vinty! The crowd chanted as my car window pulled up. How odd, they've never referred to me as a miss. Oh my graceful presence have been too much for their sanity, these poor things. Miss Vinty! Miss Vinty!
That's basically her landlord now, so she's still hearing them as fans, but whatever. Now she wakes up.
Oh. Well, I had fun while it lasted. At least I got to ride in a limousine for a good 30 seconds. In real life, my only registered vehicle was, well, my 10-year-old bike. My apartment had no space for a car anyway. Actually, this single room with cracked walls might be an insult to the world to the word apartment. Pull up those curtains for a spectacular $1 view featuring a sewage pipe and a wall tainted with yellow. Just open the window if you wish to smell the sewage as well. Breathtaking experience. By the way, I need to take back the one room thing. This place actually had two rooms, thank you very much. The second room happened to be a toilet. That still counted, right? The toilet clogged 3 times a month, so be careful when using it. Miss Vinty! Miss Vinty! A woman's voice echoed from outside. She is no fan, but rather my landlady. I glanced over at my clock. 6 a.m.
She still sound...
Another hour or two would have been nice.
She still sound like a old womanish.
Okay.
I'll let that for Senpai to handle if that's fine with you.
Okay. She probably just wanted to tell me about another rent rise. Nothing good ever came out of that woman's mouth. I would be better off staying in bed.
We are going to rise and shine though.
Coming! As I changed into something more appropriate, the landlady still kept knocking. I said I was coming, did I not? Maybe I should walk out naked if that's what she dug. If this were a game, we might get sailboats too.
I don't know what an old woman sounds like.
Good morning, Miss Vinty or something like that.
Good morning, Miss Vinty.
Good morning, Miss Vinty.
The landlady said.
I must ask, what's with that hair? It looks like you just woke up.
That's because I did.
It's a waste for young ladies like you to sleep away your youth.
The landlady shook her head. She had no right to preach me like this. I wanted to tell her, but decided against it, as doing so would give her an excuse to lecture me further. With her size, the fine racer would squash me into Vinty-flavored pancakes.
Miss Vinty, your rent is due 3 days ago.
Oh, well, at least there was no rent increase. Sorry, madam. My next paycheck will come after tonight's shift, so I'll pay you first thing tomorrow morning. The landlady grunted.
Alright, just know that if this keeps up, you'll have to find somewhere else to live.
That's rude.
She spun around to leave. Once she disappeared behind the corridor, I kicked my door shut, causing a piece of my cracked wall to fall off. I tried shoving the piece back into place. My effort resulted in more wall fragments. Great. The landlady would make me pay for that next month. Once I became an accomplished calligrapher, she would beg me for a chance to shine my shoe. Hey, I sounded a bit ranty before, but that was never my intention. A lot of famous people have humble beginnings. I would follow in their footsteps. But first, I need to put in work. I cannot speak.
Yay! The transition screen thingy.
And so I returned to the busiest street in my area. With my calligraphy spread before me, I stood on the concrete and rested my back against the fence. Car horns blared behind me, mixed with the people shouting things about each other's mothers. These cars kept expelling fumes that made me choke. Just one of the many things I dealt with in the name of art. Pedestrians took up almost every inch of space on the street ahead. Surely this would be the day when somebody spotted my talent. As always, no one afforded me anything more than a passing glance, and my will soon dwindled. Let me be honest, I never expected to be showered with praise by every head who passed here. What was that old saying? 10% of the people you reached out to will buy your work. I could live with that. Even just 1%. Please, anything but 0. I wanted to scream at these people. They had no idea how much sweat I poured into these calligraphies.
Oh, by the way, let me just quickly save.
Sorry.
It's okay. So, we are going to rant because we are going to do one bad end on this video and rest of them are going to be good. So yeah.
Okay.
Enough is enough. I sprang off the ground and kicked the fence behind me. The crowd stared as I ranted on and on about their ignorance. It felt so good to get loose. If these people knew how I spun my real art, my career would have already kicked off. 2 days later, my eruption made its way into the internet. Guys, make sure to never buy anything from her. She's nuts. Oh, who does she think she is? Spread the news to everyone. We need to make sure people like that never get anywhere. My career was doomed. If I knew one mistake would destroy everything, I would have kept my trap shut. Oh, I wish I could relive that day.
That was the one bad end. And now let's load this one. No, actually return and then we load. Yes, and now we're going to persevere.
I decided to keep these pleasures to myself. People often said patience would be rewarded. I wonder if my patience would ever become worthwhile. Just as I thought, a man passed to look at my calligraphies. He had a bucket of fried chicken in his hand. He smells like my mouth water.
I'm going to be the troll, which is the man here.
Fried chicken. As the man eyed my works one by one, I felt my cheeks heating up from anticipation. At last, someone who spared more than a moment with my works. This must be my reward. The timing could hardly be more perfect. I summoned the courage to speak with the man, but he spoke first.
You're charging for these?
I managed a tiny nod. The man snorted.
I will never hang these on my wall, even if you gave them me for free. Seriously, this is the most shameless display I have ever seen.
Trolls online were one thing. Confronting one in real life was a rarity. Judging from the man's scrawny arms, I bet I could overpower him with these. Then he would know just how big of a blunder he made.
We will restrain, though.
Folks always said to ignore trolls. I clenched my teeth and stayed put. After chuckling in my face, the man straight off. Determined to prove him wrong, I continued to sit and wait for potential customers. Another 1,000 people walked by without sparing me a look. Lingering here any longer would be a waste of time. As I packed my things, I insisted I was leaving because my part-time job started in an hour. Deep inside, I knew that man's words had rocked my confidence. Giving up on calligraphy would mean I had wasted all this time over nothing. Yet if I lacked the gift, oh my gosh, I can't read. Persevering might make things worse. Tears welled up on my eyes and I clenched my fist to hold them back. Speaking of tears, I heard a kid crying with the crowd. Then the crowd. Stop! What? Looked like we had a lost child on our hands. Some pedestrians shot him glances, but none of them offered more than that. Rude.
Yeah.
These really were horrible people. To cheer myself up, I told myself I would never want my calligraphies to be owned by people like that. I should help the kid, but that would mean being late for my job.
We are going to help the little kid.
I judged others were managing a job, then did the same myself. I would be a jerk and a hypocrite. With a sigh, I walked up to the boy.
Are you gonna be posting this on YouTube?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
There, it's okay. Did you lose Mommy? The boy was sobbing too hard to answer. I leaned in to stroke his back with one hand and his head with the other. Let me know if you lost Mommy, okay? I'll help you find her, so there's no need to be scared. The kid managed to not laugh, and I whispered good boy in his ear. What's your Mommy's name?
Okay, I'll be right back, because my dad needs me.
Okay.
So, just voice this really fast, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Should I be the little boy?
Yeah.
I don't know what a little boy sounds like.
Does
it just sound like... What? Something fell over.
I don't know what fell over, but whatever. Well, if you have seen any animes or something that has with the little boys, well, yeah.
I can try, but I'm probably just gonna sound like a girl.
Okay.
Which is alright, I guess.
It's fine.
Hungry.
That's good.
And now we wait.
Now I wait. I'm going to pause the game for a bit, so we are back, people. And we're back, folks. Sorry about the wait. That's you, by the way, now, Vinty.
Her name is Hungry? The boy's tongue growled and I realized that's what he meant. Oh, well, how about I buy you a sandwich? The kid shook his head.
I want ice cream.
Hey kid, ice cream is more of a dessert actually.
I want ice cream.
And so ice cream it was. One for him and none for me. Some money came out of my pocket, of course. My poor wallet. At least this kid could have eaten the whole thing rather than let half of it melt on.
Jessie.
The boy said.
That's Mummy's name.
Jessie! Jessie! I called as I strode along the street. Now people stared at me more than ever. Enough to make me blush, in fact. Maybe I should try shouting Jessie at random next time I sold my calligraphy. The sky turned orange as time went by. Yes, I knew my shift started half an hour ago. Stop reminding me. The wind screeched through the crowd and scurried toward us. He ran past a red light, nearly getting hit by a truck in the process. Mommy! Oh,
Sorry, that was ah. Mommy!
Oops, sorry. My bad.
The boy shook free of my hold and rushed into his mother's embrace. After muddying apologies to her son, the woman gazed toward me.
Oh, thank you so much for your help. You're wonderful, just wonderful.
The torrent of praises curled my lips into a stupid grin. Anyone who had done the same thing,
Please, if there's anything I can do in return, just let me know.
the mother said. Actually, there is something I need help with.
The mother nodded. Anything in my power, miss.
Which way back to the train station?
Transition screen again. That is so cute.
The sky had gotten dark and I had tried to work. I opened the front door gingerly to avoid the noise. Stealth mode switched on. They call me Ninja Vinty for a reason.
Miss Vinty!
The voice of my boss nearly made me jump out to the ceiling fan. Sorry, I'm late. I wanted to explain, but my boss glared at me, and my tongue splurted out a bunch of syllables. My explanation was in there somewhere. Probably. Maybe. I received an earful from my boss, but at least I got to keep my job. Several colleagues shot me frowns for not being here during such a busy period. In the end, I took all the blame without complaint. Well, at one point I locked myself in the toilet and screamed at the bowl. I also might or might not have fantasized about dunking my workmate's head into the toilet.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to see all the words. I can't read the bottom.
That was for me alone to know, though.
Yeah, sorry, the buttons for Skype are in the words.
At least I earned the paycheck needed to keep my landlady quiet for another month. As for the month after that, we would see when the time came. All I wanted was to pursue my art, but reality kept pressuring me toward finding a second job. On my way home, I spied a banner for an upcoming visual novel named Princess Aria. The game had long been hyped on every forum I knew. Amazing art along with the cast of famous voice actors. The writer and composer were big names too.
Big names, yeah.
For Princess Aria to have an ad this big, there must be a lot of money put behind this project. The way the banner hung high gave me the sense it was extra important. Bright lights shone on the princess's face to impress potential players.
Sorry, I just can't read.
It's fine.
Yes, that's what I really needed. By the banner like that, no doubt people would line up to buy my calligraphy. I could already imagine how folks would react as I walked along the streets.
Hey, I think that was Vinty.
Wow, no way! You mean that famous calligrapher is on all the banners? Yeah, she must be really good. Maybe we should ask for her autograph. My agent would then step in to speak on my behalf.
Please line up in an orderly fashion, everyone.
How much for an autograph? Shut up and take my money! my agent nodded in response.
Autographs are available for $100, thanks.
Oh god, Game Star. Yay. That will be $100, thanks.
The game shop's owner said Princess Aria cost twice what I had predicted. If I bought the game, I would have too little left for rent. I opened my wallet, hoping I might have more cash on hand.
I can't read the...
Cash on hand that I realized.
Turned out I had less, actually. I hung my head and the storekeeper sighed. His arched brows presumably pressured me into buying a game. I had 3 trains to get here. Might as well pick up something. I told the shopkeeper how much money I had, and he shook his head. The store owner pulled out a different game from under his table. He brushed away the dust so I could see the cover. The title read, Sunflower War. Some visual novel about the battlefield. Copyright 1997, the bottom read. No wonder it was so cheap. art by InvertMouse, whoever the heck that was. The front cover would fit perfectly in a kindergarten classroom. I flipped the case to see what was highlighted on the back. This game supported up to 640 by 640. Oh my god, I can't read. 640 to 480 resolution. Truly the pinnacle of technology. The shopkeeper grimaced. He must have sent someone. I was... can't read!
It's fine.
He must have sensed I wanted to say no. His stare made my palms stain with sweat, and I ended up buying the game. Dealing with folks like that... Oh my god. Like that had always been a weakness of mine. Remind me to never... I can't read those last words. Never...
Visit the store again.
Okay. Oh, and for the record, if anyone on YouTube hears this, don't worry, I'm much better with lines if you want to cast me as something.
Yeah,
So,
it's just the lag.
This is just kind of pressuring me right now.
It's just the lag that happens, so...
With heavy strides, I returned to my apartment. Zero calligraphy sales, late for work and with rent, topped off by blowing cash on some game I had no interest in. What I really wanted to play was Princess Aria. Forcing myself to suffer anything else would just upset me further.
But we are going to play. Anyways.
I did spend money on Sunflower War. Might as well give it a go. The day left me pretty drained, so this relic of a game would do a good job of putting me to sleep. I switched on my laptop and inserted the disc, which I partially hoped would fail to load from old age. Too bad it worked just fine. No doubt a lot of people were loving Princess Aria right now. Meanwhile, here I was, enjoying the 640 by 480 godsend. No voice acting either. These illustrations looked like they were done by a child. I'd be better off closing my eyes and imagining my own artworks.
Okay, this is first narrative part, and I'm going to do this one. The grass reached up to our knees.
As I went along, I painted an image of the scene in my head.
The plants rustled as we waded through. We paused once every steps, fearing there might be snakes hiding among the bushes.
What?
And no! Somehow we managed to survive the evening. The sun surged from beyond the horizon, outlining the earth with orange glow. Slowly the blue sky emerged and vanquished the darkness that had haunted us. What?
Dang. Kinda...
As the light bathed the soil, I found myself in a field of sunflowers. I had imagined this blade to look far more terrifying, but anxiety had merely been playing tricks on me. I drew a deep breath to savor the morning freshness. In the distance, birds chirped as I applauded our survival.
So what?
I don't know.
Survival?
I could see. Not only that, but touch, hear, and smell too. The experience crafted his imagination. The image rivaled the strokes of any artist. It belonged to me alone. This fulfillment inspired me to take things further.
The blasts of gunfire defeated us as we have done behind the wall. A bullet whizzed past the tip of my helmet. Sam had passed his helmet onto me with her dying breath. I would carry her legacy. What? The desert heat brings sweat out of my every pore. Desperately I wanted to empty this water bottle on my throat. With no help inside, I must conserve every drop. Joe's eyes closed, this time never to open. Despite of our promise to survive together, only I managed to live. How I wish I could have taken her place.
I finished reading Sunflower War right as the clock struck 3 a.m. How so many people had missed this classic left me dumbfounded. Actually, that would be a lie, as I too had every intention of tossing this game aside. I kept demanding excitement without offering an ounce of passion in return. If I played my part, I might be able to discover so much more. As Sunflower War's credits rolled, I realized just how small the development group was. The team probably knew there stood no chance against the bigger studios, yet they still did their best with shady technologies to deserve a vision they believed in. The happiness they felt when working on the project poured out of every line in this game. I could gaze right into their hearts. The only thing I had long neglected.
Here comes the flashback to the her childhood with mom and dad.
Mommy! Daddy!
Vinty, what is it, darling?
Look! It's my calligraphy!
Yes. Honey, it's calligraphy. Oh, I think that's male, so. Honey, it's calligraphy. But that's great. I think you have a lot of talent.
This is so much fun! I'm gonna become a calligrapher! I had forgotten the last time I found joy in calligraphy. Every stroke these days felt like a grocery chore.
Grocery chore? What?
I know.
All I obsessed over was how much, or rather how little, people paid attention to my efforts. My works had no longer possessed heart, and I failed to notice it. Time to do something about that. I could hardly wait to start. After all, I chose this path because I loved it.
That's so cute.
Oh. That's adorable.
Yeah.
The next day, I ventured outside with a new set of calligraphies. And though I made no sales thus far, I still found myself beaming. And that might explain why some people smiled back. Perhaps it was the weather, but I swore everyone felt warmer today.
That's the kid again.
Mommy, there she is! The ice cream lady!
A boy dragged his mother in my direction. It was a kid I helped out yesterday. My mother and I exchanged nods.
Honey, the lady has a name. It's rude to call her the ice cream lady. The ice cream lady.
What's her name then?
Oh my. Well, sorry, what was it? It's Vinty. The mother slapped her boy in the back.
See? Her name is Miss Vinty.
Mommy, can we buy one of these doodles from the ice cream lady?
Doodle must be another word from top-of-the-line calligraphy. No other explanation could restrain me from shaking the brain out of this boy. My name was Dora inside that little brain anyway. The mother checked her wallet and her face scrunched up the way mine often did. All good, madam. I know how it felt to be living on the edge of being homeless.
Please.
Boy nagged on. This showed why I would never have kids. The mother relented at last and bought one of my books. Guess the boy wanted to repay my kindness. I gave his hair a ruffle of things. After flashing his missing tooth as a grin, he put his mother back into the crowd. Well, at least I scored better marks than yesterday. Another man strolled toward me. Wow, I was on a roll now. With heart on my side, my fame and fortune had arrived. Clean my shoes, peasant!
Hey, it's you again.
Oh God.
The man said. Oh, the troll from yesterday. I calmed my thoughts to avoid causing a scene. Maybe the guy came to apologize. Even a creep like him know how rude he had been. Yeah, my aura had cleansed him of all evil thoughts. Go on, empty your wine and my greatness.
Wow, these new scribbles are even worse than the ones you brought last time. This basically is between you two, as in, how should I say this? As in like a conversation with like YouTube has. You can both like take turns and whatnot.
Oh, I turned into an internet celebrity. Top comment. Damn, snap! Whoa, she went full crazy. Whoa. Triangle bells at 0.7.
Illuminati!
I let also Senpai read the next one.
She'd be like, why you no buy? Haha.
More like this might be a good time to look for the second job.
And that is the end of the game, folks.
It is?
It is. That is.
That's a short game.
I told you it's a short game. So what are your thoughts about Without Within now that we have played it through, as in good end?
What?
What are your thoughts about this game now that we have played it through?
Oh, it's cute. I think this is a cute game. The art style is really nice.
But
It was a short game. I kind of was expecting it to be a little longer. So hopefully maybe there's an update with another kind of longer part.
and what did you think about this game, Senpai?
I thought the art was really cute, and like the only thing I would say is like obviously longer, even though I really do like the fact that it's short because I have a short attention span, so I like short things. but I don't know, like I wish the good end was more good.
Yeah.
I wish there was an extra good end.
And
Yeah, maybe it's like a little extra and she actually does become like a
She
star.
at least sells something.
yes, and since I'm pretty sure that
She
the
starts
devil.
with like a VidCon and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is a crazy person.
And I'm pretty sure the developer will watch this video because I will email him. But is there anything you would want to tell the developer, like what do you want to as in change for the game, and what do you what there should be more and what should be less?
I kind of wanted to see her kick that troll's ass. What else? I wanted to find out like where she worked at, and I don't know if she'll get a better house.
Yeah. How about you, Senpai?
Maybe I would like to see it just a little bit longer, and then, like, you didn't really get to see, besides, like, the landlady, you didn't get to see anyone else, really. And I was interested to see what other people would look like. So, more dialogue with other characters, and, like, to see what they look like, too.
I didn't say it was the boy, or the troll, or the mom.
Yeah, well, there are bad ends on this video, couple of them, but still, yeah. But
yeah, I like how the troll was holding fried chicken.
Well, my words for the developer is like the Stu said. I want this game to be a little longer, because usually the visual novels are at least there's about like 5 to 10 hours long, normally, like the shortest ones. Also, we want to see other characters as well as, you know, Vinty and the landlord. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. It was a cute little game, but it needs to be a little more longer. But yeah, that has been the top with a Without Within game, and we're going to do different top things on this channel as well with these two and other people. So yeah, look forward to it, and I'll see you all later. Have a great one and bye bye.
またねー